Let me dance, let me dance, let me dance. Stamp on the carpet with my muddy shoes. Listen, this guy over here told me to go clean up and then puts more dirt on the ground for me. So you know what I did? I went outside on the grass, stepped in some mud, and now I'm playing. No one can stop me because I'm the king of the division. But anyway, guys, I appreciate the support all across the channel, man. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I hope you're loving it here. But listen, welcome back to another Division 2 video. I hope you're having a nice day. I hope the sun is shining. I hope it's not raining. Wherever you are in the world, man, just keep your head up. Stay positive. We out here, man. But listen, today, man, we're getting straight into the build video. And this build is very different and it's towards my sort of playstyle. If you're enjoying the channel and you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you like the content I've been putting out, what button do you need to press, guys? I can't hear you. Say that again. The like button. Yeah, just click the like button. Is it grey for you? Okay, so all you need to do is just click it and then it will turn blue. When it turns blue, it basically gives you luck on the division. Yeah, so like your RNG, you can get gold roll pieces. You can get free loot. Yeah, that's all you got to do, guys. You know what you're doing? Yeah, just click the like button. No more wasting time, man. Let's get straight into this build. I know. You're probably looking at this like division addiction, man. I'm unsubscribing. I'm disliking this video. I don't like this build at all. What am I looking at? Please help me. My eyes are hurting. I'm sorry. I apologize. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. But listen, guys. Today, I'm showing you a build that's towards my sort of preference. I wanted to make and put out there for the community. It's obvious, but you know, some things are obvious and not worthy going towards. And something like this, for me, I'm not saying for you guys as well, for me, it was, you know, worth it making a build like this. And I'm going to explain why just in a second. But let's just go over the build. So, we got 1.2 million armor. That's to start off with, okay? 3-piece Providence and a 3-piece True Patriot. So before I dive straight into the attributes and the talents and all that sort of stuff, I just want to tell you guys what I would improve on this build first, because a lot of you like to say, yeah, but you could have put this here, but you could have put that there, yeah. But some of you guys don't watch the whole video, so I'm gonna put that out there first. Chest piece Sokolov, backpack Sokolov. Why would I change that? Because 2-piece Sokolov gives you 15% critical hit damage. For the mask, what would I change it to? Exotic mask, which is going to give us more crits and an automatic 25% critical hit damage from 0 to 15 meters when you're in combat. So, you know, something like that on a build with crits, I would say is important, especially if you just want to get a lot of crits out of the build. So that's what I would do, 2-piece Sokolov and an exotic mask. So that's just my changes. We'll go over it towards the end so you guys understand more why I would like to have that. But let's just get straight into these pieces, man. Now, 3-piece Providence, what does it give us? 15% headshot damage for 1 piece, 10% critical hit chance for 2 pieces, and 15% critical hit damage for 3 pieces. Now, core attribute, weapon damage, attributes on the bottom, crit damage, crit chance, and a crit damage mod slot. So as you can see, these yellow pieces are just going to have weapon damage and crits all over it. Chest piece, what do we have? Providence chest piece, weapon damage and crits all on the bottom attributes. You already know what we're doing, man. Talents on here, we got Unbreakable. When your armor is depleted, it repairs 95% of your armor. However, that's in PvE. In PvP, it's actually 50%, if you guys didn't know. The cooldown is 60 seconds, so you gotta wait 60 seconds to get that, you know, buff back. But I mean, it is quite quick. When you're in gunfights, you start to realize that, okay, Unbreakable is actually coming back. Holster, True Patriot. Now, let's get into this, guys. 2 pieces gives us 30% ammo capacity. 3 pieces gives us 30% magazine size. So you're probably looking at this like, Division Addiction, why are you going for ammo and magazine size and not the 4th piece? Now, before I get into the attributes and everything on this holster and you know the template of this build, I just want to say, if you guys want to switch things up, you can go for the 4th piece. You can change what I've got here and put True Patriot for the mask and have a chest piece and backpack talent there for you guys to use. Whatever you want to use. It could be Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush with a True Patriot mask, and you'll be at 4-piece True Patriot to, you know, proc all of this stuff that it gives you. But listen, guys, that wasn't my main thing to go towards. However, we've got core attribute here of armor and crit damage. So on all of my True Patriot pieces, that's what you're going to see. Armor and crit damage. Armor and crit damage. Why do we have that? because I still want to be able to hit hard, and I don't want to put anything else there, you know, like armor regen, because you can use different builds for that. But for this is what I'm going towards. So you might ask, why have I got, you know, 3-piece True Patriot just for ammo capacity and magazine size? Let's go to, you know, one of our other builds, armor regen build, right? You click on the Lady Death and it tells you it has 32 in the mag, but it actually has 33 when you fully reload it. Now I know a lot of you guys are like, the Lady Death has such a small mag size, I'm always reloading, why is it that small? We need more bullets. And let me tell you guys something, they will not increase the mag size on the Lady Death, because this gun will literally become one of the best guns in the game and everyone will use it. That's just my opinion. If they increase this to 60 mags, guys, this gun will be crazy. But listen, hopefully that don't happen. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but still, everyone would complain. But listen, let's get back to our build and what we was at, okay? So you saw it has 33 bullets, right? You saw. Now, when we go onto the build that I'm showcasing to you guys now, what are we sitting at? 41 in the mag. However, when it's fully reloaded, we're at 42. So you're probably like, oh, so you have 10 more bullets in your Lady Death then? That's not fair. You have 10 extra bullets that can kill me. Yes, I do. So in the mag now, I'm sitting at 42 for the Lady Death. And having a Lady Death with these amount of bullets is just basically like having a Vector, because most of my Vectors have 40 in the mag. You know, 44, especially with the Lady Death. And before I get into anything else, just in case you don't know what the Lady Death is and what it does, man, the talent on here. When moving, gain 4 stacks per second or 8 stacks if sprinting, up to 32 stacks in total. So, you know, you're going to see a bar next to your health and it's going to fill it up as soon as you get 32 stacks. Each round fired consumes a stack, amplifying damage by 75%. When you get them stacks and it's full up to the bar, your damage is going to be amplified by 75%, guys. It's crazy. It hits really hard. And what do you get after you get a kill? 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. So this weapon right now, everyone is using it. Most people are using it. You know, people that PvP hardcore are using a Lady Death with their bulwark builds, all of that sort of stuff. But today, man, I'm showing you guys something different. Let's just get into the second gun. Super 90 shotgun, Optimist. If you guys don't know what Optimist is, weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. I think this is one of my favorite talents for, you know, shotguns. And but yeah, man, we're using a shotgun and an SMG. Now you must be asking me, you know, why am I using a shotgun and SMG? Let's get into the backpack. Providence backpack. We got a core attribute of weapon damage. Attributes on the bottom, what have we got? Crit chance, crit damage, monster. As I said before, on the yellow pieces, that's what we're going for, just crits and weapon damage. Now the talent on the backpack is called Versatile. If you guys didn't know what Versatile is, amplifies total weapon damage for 10 seconds when swapping between your primary and secondary weapons if they are different. What have we got here? 2 different guns. We got an SMG and a shotgun. They're not in the same category. Let's get back to the talent. 35% to enemies within 50 meters for shotguns and SMGs. What are we running, guys? A shotgun and an SMG. So when I switch between these two, I'm going to get an extra 35% weapon damage when I swap between these 2 weapons, and that's going to proc Versatile for 10 seconds. Guys, this is really nice, especially with a build like this, and let me explain why. So the reason why we went for the 3-piece True Patriot, let me just make it clear for you guys, was to just have extra, you know, bullets in the magazine. And you guys might say, but that's sacrificing a lot. Yes, it is. It is sacrificing a lot. You can get a much better build than this by using damage to armor builds, crit builds, armor crit builds, regen builds with crits. Like, you can switch things up and make a build way better than this. But the reason why I wanted to do this with the 3-piece True Patriot is just to show you guys that you can have more bullets in your Lady Death and you might like it. And for me, I kind of liked it like this. And it's not even how I want it. I wanted, you know, Sokolov chest and a Sokolov backpack. That's why I want that, to have the extra SMG damage and the extra crit damage. And let me show you why I found it still hits hard. What we got here? Max crit chance of 60% on the Lady Death. What's the crit damage? 170%. Now, on builds like this, you know, you're sacrificing a lot. So I wanted to make sure that I still have enough crit damage. And 170% is reasonable for me. The most I've ever hit is 210%, and I was at what, 1.8 million armor, because I had crits all over my pieces which had armor on it. But for this build, yeah, man, we're sitting at 170, and for the shotgun, we're sitting at 165 and 45% for the crit chance. Guys, As I said, this build is sacrificing a lot of pieces, I do know, but I wanted to make something that is going to be useful towards a gun, and this is what it was, man. The Lady Death, you're going to be switching between the Lady Death and the shotgun, getting extra damage. You have more bullets in your Lady Death, which is 42. Guys, this was the main reason I made this build. It was not for anything else. It wasn't because I just wanted to make TU10 look cool. I wanted to tell you guys that it's back. None of that, guys, man. It was just to show you that you can still have more bullets in your Lady Death and you might like it. Literally, that's all this build's for, man. You can change it up, do whatever you want, as I said before. Again, guys, I'm not saying this is a build for you guys to copy word for word, and I wouldn't suggest you guys running something, these exact pieces. This is just something to go off a template, as you know, I wanted to show you that you can have extra bullets in your Lady Death. So let's go to the skills. We're running a decoy, and this is not the drone, we're running the foam. And you're probably thinking, Division Addiction, you're trash. You can't PvP without a foam. Yes, I can. I can use any skill I like and I'll still be able to get killed. And that's not cocky, that's just how I feel. I can use a drone, I can use whatever. But listen, guys, right now it's foam or get foamed. If you're not running hazard and you get foamed and you don't foam them, guys, you're cheating yourself. So the way I see it right now, if I run into conflict, I look at the other team, I see they're all using foam, I put my foam on. I go in the DZ, I see people shooting foam, I put my foam on. But if I see no one shooting foams and no one's using a foam, listen, I'll put my foam away and I'll bring up my defender drone or something else, you know? That's what I'll do, or maybe my jammer. But guys, if everyone is using foam, I'm gonna put my foam on. So I just have it there just in case. But listen, this build is something that I would suggest to go towards if you don't care about main pieces. And when I say main pieces, I'm talking about brand sets, all of that sort of stuff. If you just want to be able to still do damage, kind of survive a little bit from the unbreakable, and you know, just try something different, have more ammo in your Lady Death, guys, give this a go, give it a shot, switch the pieces up towards how you want to have it, and you might like it. But yeah, man, I think that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this build video, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get 100+ likes for this build. We're rising, man. We're getting to 10K. I promise you guys, we got this, man. I would really appreciate if you guys just keep hitting that subscribe button. But yeah, man, it's been Division Addiction. Listen, have a last look at this build. Tell me what you think. Put in the comment section if you think this is worth it to do. Listen, put your opinions there, man. Tell me if this build's trash. Tell me if I'm trash. Let me know, man. But yeah, it's been Division Addiction. Marcus just walked by the screen, made me black again. Appreciate all the support. Peace, love, and what do we usually say? Guidance. Ching.